All right, intensifier done, warm up done, one set done. I did 12 reps on the cable, lateral raises. So today's going to be an upper day. Yesterday I did hit hamstrings. Now I didn't record anything. I ended up traveling back home to Chicago for like a 24-hour trip to secure a house, which it was worth it. So I'm kind of just catching up. Yesterday I did hamstrings, cardio, and abs like all in once. And today pretty much have to do the same thing, just catching up. So energy's a little bit down. Totally forgot to like literally press record the first set. So this will be the second set, doing 49 pounds with some shoulder ladder raises. Trying to just keep the cable out in front of me a little bit instead of right to the side. Okay. That set was pretty close to 0 reps in reserve, RIR, but I'll probably keep the same weight for the last set here to failure. And if we do one more rep than 8 reps, that's perfectly fine. So let's get to the last set. Okay. Feels heavy today, I'm not gonna lie. Usually do 5 more pounds than I'm doing right now. Now what we're used to, reps, still good. I'm just, can tell my body's a little whooped from the past 2 days of travel. But let's move on to flat chest press. All right, first set here with flat chest press. Now I did do an intensifier because this is my first pressing movement of the day, and feels a little bit heavy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just trying to find the right amount of weight. So last week I actually just did way too much weight right off the bat on this machine. So I think I did last week 3 plates and a 25. This week I'm just gonna do 3 plates and then work my way up to that 6 rep range to failure. Again, last week I think I failed on both of the last 2 sets. I didn't get the most reps that I wanted to. So gonna keep it at 3 plates and then just work our way up here. So kind of treating this like a warm up, kind of not in a sense, to work up to that top set. So let's get into it. Okay, that felt good. That felt so much better than the 2 reps I did with intensifier. If you're not using intensifiers, I would definitely try to. So what I did is I did 3 plates before this first actual set. Just a few couple reps just to feel it out. Kind of get that CNS ready for that weight. That's why people sometimes, they hit their second set of even more weight sometimes and it just feels better. It's just because your body's not used to that weight. So if you're not using intensifiers, definitely try them. Okay, second set here. This is going to be 8 reps here. First set felt really good. Ended up throwing a 25 on each side. So I'll probably go this and then I'll up it to 4 plates and that should be pretty perfect. Don't want to overshoot this and just absolutely gas myself out for this workout. So let's see how this goes. Pretty perfect. Had probably 1 to 3 reps left in the tank, so I'm gonna move up to 4 plates. Now, for me, the past 2 days, could have just, kind of slacked off, not really trained hard or just felt bad for myself, but I honestly, I get to do this stuff, get to buy a house. It's absolutely mind-blowing at this age. I get to work out at whenever I want. I get to do probably one of the best jobs in the world. It's absolutely wild. Get to work out basically as my job. So if you're just feeling down any day and you just really don't know where to turn, just realize that there's people who would love to probably be in your position and you get to do what you get to do in the day. Some people may not be able to walk. Some people may not even be able to work out. Some people might just have more on their plate. So just feel where your feet are grounded and enjoy the ride. You get to do it. So whenever I'm, feeling bad about myself, down about myself, whatever, I get to do this. So have that mindset. All right, last and final set. Shooting for 6 reps, going to failure. So if we get 1 or 2 reps more, again, perfectly fine. Okay, 6 reps. I'm really trying my best to keep this press and strength. I think it's starting to fall off a little bit, but I'm trying my best to keep it. I don't think nothing crazy, but I think my overall, how many reps I can get with this weight is starting to fall, not the actual weight that I can actually press. All right, now I know I was supposed to do incline Smith machine, but I decided to go to the incline hammer strength machine. Now the 2 things, I haven't used this in a long time, so wasn't really sure on the weight. So I did 2 plates and a 25 for a warm up, which I thought it was gonna be, but it was a little bit heavy. Felt a little bit more heavy, so decided to just rack it after 2 reps and decided just to do this for my first set. Now, 2 things, if you have a machine that's a little bit lighter, there's ones that are heavier, lighter, you kind of max it out. You wanna make it a little bit harder, raise the seat up, and if you just feel awkward out of the bottom of this exact machine, just a little bit weird to just kind of press down here and out. It's basically just a waste unless you have someone to spot you and kind of pull you out of that bottom. I just put some foam blocks here that if your gym has some or anything to just that can just fall after. I really advise that. Pretty much just saves you an extra rep and less energy used for that initial rep. So this will be the first set of incline hammer strength. glad I picked this weight. I'll just up this to 3 plates, and that'll be the final set of this. I was very glad that I didn't overshoot that one. All right, final set here. Again, failure as usual. Sorry if the sun is literally blinding you as you watch this, but can't do anything about the sun. Good old vitamin D. So let's just get into this frickin' thing. Oh man, my body just died there. I thought I was gonna get at least that 7th rep. Whew. Hopefully next week will be better after we rest up a little bit here. But man, bad sleep, travel, food being a little bit off, trying to do all that stuff in one. Definitely carried over to today, so gotta get some good sleep tonight. But we'll move on to some chest flies. All right, last chest movement of the day. We got chest flies. Okay, that was a good set, good weight. Now I've seen people when they do chest flies talk about like basically giving someone a hug, but that pretty much just leads your shoulders first. And you want to keep your shoulders out of the movement as much as possible. So you don't want to treat it like you're hugging someone. I guess you want to treat it like you're giving a shy hug. Round your back, keep your chest up, and you want to lead with your elbows. If you lead with your hands, it's obviously not going to be the worst thing, but if you kind of put your hands together compared to like trying to push your elbows together, you feel more of that chest. So those are some little cues that I've been doing recently that I really like. So last set here, I'm gonna bump up the weight a bit and hit the last movement of chest. All right, last chest movement. Shoot for 8 reps, failure. Let's just get into it. All right, done with that. Really try my best to keep form as good as possible there at the end. I think a lot of people, their form just ends up dying when they're really trying to go to failure. And if you can keep your form and intensity up as good as possible, it's gonna be way more beneficial. So we're gonna move on to 2 tricep movements. Honestly, I have no clue what I'm gonna do, so guess down below. All right, if you guessed the dip machine, then you were correct on the first tricep movement. Now, I'm not gonna lie, today I just feel super like lackadaisical when it comes to like in between the sets. Now, during the sets, I feel good. You know, I'm still training with intensity, but I'm just like walking around here, grabbing the weight. I'm just like, oh. So, energy expenditure is definitely down. Like I said, hopefully tonight, get some good sleep and rested tomorrow, at least by Wednesday. So Wednesday will be a rest day, so hopefully I can just kind of chill and just do some cardio and get in the sauna and just kind of rejuvenate myself. So we're gonna do the first set here. Both sets are gonna be 2 failures. So I did 3 plates in 25 and then maybe 4 plates on the second set. I'm gonna keep the weight here. The weight is just pulling me up, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep the weight here. Don't feel like explaining, so we'll hit this for one more set. All right, after coming to my senses, I'm dropping the weight, 2-3 plates. It was just pulling me up, pulling my elbows up, and I just couldn't keep myself tucked. So gonna be smart here and drop it 25 pounds on each side, so 50 pounds total. And yeah, let's get into the final set here. Okay, that was good. Pretty much cardio there, but we'll move on to some single arm tricep push downs. All right, last movement of the day, some single arm tricep extensions. Okay. Okay, one more set of these. Last set of the day for the push day, so let's give it all we got. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's go post down. See what we're looking like just over 13 weeks out. All right. I'll be totally honest. That wasn't the best lift that I've ever had. Now, is it better than nothing? Definitely. But I'm just absolutely cooked. And for a lot of those movements, just those last like few reps that I could probably get if I was just rested and had meals in me correctly when they were supposed to be in, probably be a little bit of a better workout. But just got to realize that, take that in consideration for next week, and just hit it better next week and get some good rest tonight. But I think we still got some pretty good, solid work in. Of course, no, something is better than nothing, and I feel good after hitting that workout. So, pump. I mean, the arms are pumped. The triceps are definitely pumped. Chest is good. We'll take the pump cover off in a second. But, sometimes you just got to get a lift in where you don't always want to get a lift in. So I'm pleased with myself, not satisfied, but definitely pleased. And I have to do cardio and abs after this, which I'm not looking forward to, but got to get it done still. So let's take this pump cover off. All right. Beater is coming off. Now I'm hoping that the chest striations are looking good. Actually, my last weigh-in was 213 pounds. So we're definitely getting down there. I think by week 10 we'll be close, obviously closer to 200 pounds. Oh, whew. Looking good. Oh, man. Feeling good. A little dizzy there for a second, but triceps, chest look good. And man, honestly, my mind is just set on getting this cardio and abs done, but that was a good lift. Striations are starting to come in all over the spot, all over the place, so it's good. Again, you can see I'm pretty tired, pretty toast, so let's get cardio in so I can get home and get some food in me. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.